In 2.3, we're going to look at graphing lines in multiple ways. So the first example we're going to look at is graphing lines using a table. So example 1 from our notes. Here we have the linear equation, and then they give us an empty table and then a coordinate plane. So using the equation, we need to plug in the missing numbers for the ordered pair. So the first ordered pair, that first line, we have a 0 for y. We need to find x. So using your linear equation, we're going to plug in 0 for y. So x minus 0 equals 4. X equals 4. So write 4 in the table. Start over, use your equation, but this time they give us x for 1. So 1 minus y equals 4. Move 1 to the other side to get y by itself. Bring down that negative in front of y because the sign in front of the number variable goes with it. So 4 minus 1 is positive 3, but y is still not by itself. So divide -1 on both sides, y equals -3. So plug in that number into our table. And then the last set is we have a y -1, and we need to find the x. So use your equation. X minus -1 equals 4. Two negatives make a positive 1 equals 4. That's why I put it in parentheses so you can see that double negative makes a positive. So when you're plugging in the number, you might want to put parentheses around it, especially for a negative number. So get x by itself, we need to subtract 1 on both sides. So x equals positive 3. Now it wants us to graph. So use our ordered pair. So start in the center, and our x is positive 4. So I'm going to go to the right 4, and the y is 0. So I'm not going to go up any. So our first point is on the x-axis at positive 4. So mark your point. Go to the next ordered pair. Start over. Look at the next line. X is positive 1. So I'm going to go right 1. And then y is -3. So down 3. 1, 2, 3. Over 1, down 3. And then our last point, start over, start in the center. Our x is positive 3, so go to the right, positive 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go down -1. And then connect your dots to make your line, because it is a linear equation. So let's look at example 2. So this time we're graphing a line using a point and a slope. So we are going to plot our point first. Positive 1 is the x and -1 is the y. So start in the center, go to the right, positive 1, and then down 1, -1. Over 1, down 1. Make your point. Now for slope, our slope is 5 over 3. So that's rise over run. So it's positive 3. Am I going to go up or down? I'm going to go up 5 and then positive 3. Am I going to go left or right? Right. So from the point, that 1, -1, go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 3, 1, 2, 3, and plot your point. Up 5 over 3, up 5 over 3. So you only need 2 points to make a line, but the up 5 over 3 continues because the line goes on forever. All right, looking at problem number 3 in our notes. This time we're going to graph the line using the slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. M is our slope, and b is the y-intercept. So that means where does it touch the y line? So let's use our equation. What's the slope? Negative 7/6. Always give the negative to one of the numbers for slope. I always give it to the top number when I list it. So I have negative 7/6. And then my y-intercept is 0 for the x, comma 5. So that b is the y-intercept. So where does it touch the y? At positive 5. So let's graph that point first. Start in the center. My x is 0, but where does it touch the y? At positive 5. Now use your slope. So our slope is rise over run. So negative 7, is that up or down? That is down. Positive 6, is that left or right? That is to the right. So from our point, we are going to go down 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and to the right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, slope is just how many up and over to the next point for our line. And then connect your dots and put your arrows because the line continues infinite.